What's up, E?
What's up?
Good to see you, my G. Back in the man cave. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got a jam-packed show, y'all. What time is it? Man Cave time. Who? What's going on, DMV? The Man Cave is in the building, y'all. And y'all know I'm your host, The Nate is Real. This is my co-host, Eric E. Money Banks. And my homeboy, JP, is out of town right now. So we going to hold it down tonight. So y'all know we the premier sports and entertainment podcast in the DMV right now, y'all. And y'all know we don't hold no punches. Y'all know we do the music, we do the sports, we mix the two up and we turn up, y'all. So y'all know we promote businesses out here. You know, always talking about the good food spots, relationships, hip hop, all that stuff. So man, stay locked in with us, man. So y'all know y'all can catch us on all the social medias. You know, at the DMV Man Cave, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that. So yeah, let's get it going, man. What's going on, E? How you been, man? Welcome back, man.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, man. NFL is heating up and everything, and we've been out there, all eyes on the Commanders training camp, y'all. And but first, man, we got to start off with that big boxing match this weekend. We got to talk about that. It was crazy, right, man. And Terrance Crawford Jr., man, he took it to Earl Spence Jr. And he took him to school, man. He was just hitting him with body shots and all sorts of things, and it was crazy, man. It was a mismatch. I was disappointed in Earl Spence, man. I thought he'd come out and do a lot better, and it was just a mismatch from the start, man. It was crazy, man. But it was a lot of action. Then at the end they stopped it when they really should have let it go. You know, Terrance Crawford was about to knock him out, man. I was at a big fight party, man. We was having a good old time out there, man. And everybody wanted to name it. It was a UFC fight too, man. Poirier got knocked out. The one dude kicked him right in the back of right in the side of the head, man, and then jumped on him and hit him with the little hammer punch. See, that's why I like UFC. You know, they don't be stopping it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like the UFC. You know, right now it's everybody going crazy because they don't stop the fights. You know, and boxing, you know, they kind of cut it. What's going on, E?
You think one of these days we might? If they bring that to the Capital One Arena, we might check it out like that.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'll be looking forward to that. We got to keep our eyes out because I know they had a boxing match here a couple years ago. I think it was down either at that little sportsplex in PG or somewhere downtown in DC or something. I went to one downtown in DC. I think it was like that, yeah.
Man.
So we got to look out for that, yeah. So even like the little amateur matches, we got to get down there. We got to do a little show down there. So
all right,
that's a good look, E. We got definitely keep our eye on that, man. I'm going to definitely remember that, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Ron Rivera out here running his mouth again, y'all.
Oh, man.
And now he's saying that, you know, don't sleep on Jacoby Brissett, man. Don't sleep on that boy, E. You know, he's looking good out there, so Ron's kind of trying to make it look like a quarterback controversy. But I don't think nothing's going to come of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still think they want Sam to have the job, you know? With all the hype, with the new ownership and everything, I just think that, you know, he don't really want it. He just saying that just for lip service. And I still want to see how Brissett look in the preseason, though. Because I'm a Brissett fan. Like, he's solid, man. He don't make a lot of mistakes. And I just want to see him, you know, put a little bit more zip on the ball and take, put some more zip on the ball. Like, you know, the windows is tight, so you know, we gonna have some chances to make some big plays this year, you know, with the enemy's offense. So can't wait to see that. You know, and Kevin Durant was out there during training camp. Like, the fan buzz is crazy out there. All the fans is giving all the grade. The fans just hear the buzz. Like, it's so many fans out there. Like, they signing like letters, they signing toasters. People getting like, you know, the big thing for all the power outlets. Like, They getting that signed. They getting all sorts of crazy stuff signed. Like,
Wow.
but the players is doing it. They just happy that they out there. So I like it. What you think about training camp so far, E, and all the buzz surrounded with the new commanders and with the new ownership?
Okay, here we go. Let me see. I think Dick, like you said, Bissett, he might get the job. He probably
like
will.
Brissett, yeah, man, he's making some strides.
Because from there, I think Howard, Sam might do fourth quarter just in case if he gets injured, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, man, and it's wide open right now. Sam got to perform in that second preseason game versus the Ravens. That's
what we're gonna try and shoot for, yeah.
And they both got it. It's kind of neck and neck right now, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the preseason games and
too.
Seeing some more than battles. So y'all let us know, man. Who's the unit that you think is gonna make the biggest impact this year? Is it gonna be the D-line? Is it going to be the secondary? Is it going to be the receivers, the running backs?
Chase Young, yep.
Who is your sleeper unit, to make a big impact? I'm not talking about like the obvious one. I'm talking about like your sleeper. We're going to go with sleepers on this one. Who's your unit that you think is going to surprise some people, make the biggest impact? I want to go special teams on this one, E, but I can't do it. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with the running backs, E.
The running backs?
I'm going to go with the running backs, man. Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson. Gibson had a great one-handed catch in the training camp in one of the practices. McLaurin had a great catch too. But I just think the running backs will be enemy's offense. Like, they're going to be running all over the field, just crisscrossing, making people dizzy.
Man.
And Robinson, that's what he did in Alabama. He's used to that two-back system. Running in Alabama, they always running with two running backs, and he was catching the ball out of the backfield. I know the championship game, one of them years, he was just killing. Like, he was the reason why they won one of those championships. So, Brian Robinson's the truth, man. He was like, man, wait till y'all see what I can do without limping around all year with a hurt leg, So, I want to see him healthy, and Gibson, man. Gibson slimming down a little bit, and I think, them taking turns and sparing each other is going to do them both well.
I see for me the front line of the offensive line and the middle line.
Offensive line, I like that one.
And the middle line.
Okay, I'm gonna write that one down. O-line, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good one, man. I heard Sam Cosmi loves his new position at left guard.
All right.
They still got Leno at left tackle. He's solid. So yeah, we're gonna see, man. I like that offensive line though. They drafted a couple young cats. They drafted a center. They say Gates, the guy they got from the Giants, is looking solid. I haven't heard any complaints from out of him from anybody. Let's see who else comes to my mind. Like I said, Sam Cosmi, man, he's got to make some strides this year. We drafted him in like the second round, I think, and I want to see more out of him. Shadiq Charles, I think, is going to be at left tackle. At right tackle. I don't like that.
No.
So they're looking for the one cat. I can't. I'll think of his name in a second. But there's another young cat that was playing last year for the first time, and he's supposed to be real nice. So I think Charles is going to lose that job. So because he's been inconsistent his whole career. He's injury prone, a little undersized for my liking. And I'm looking for the other cat to step in there, young dude. He got some size on him, too, to take that spot. So, yeah, y'all let us know, man. Y'all let us know in the chat. What's y'all sleeper unit this season that's going to make the biggest impact for the Washington Commanders, man? So let us know. So, man, y'all know we always do a segment called Sit On Down. Bow, 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 bow. Y'all know we love this. This is one of the fan favorites.
It's my favorite one, too.
And, yeah, we gotta call out, man, Jim Irsay. Come on down, Jim. He's always in the news for something, and this one takes the cake. This whole thing with Jonathan Taylor's just been so weird, y'all. Like, if y'all haven't been following the story, Jonathan Taylor, one of the best running backs in the league. He had 1,800 yards 2 years ago, and like 18 touchdowns or something. He was killing in the fantasy leagues too, but. apparently they're not trying to pay him, trying to put him on the PUP list, trying to say he had a back injury before training camp. They're not trying to pay him. He's only making like $4 million this year. So you know they lowballing all the running backs, and you know Jim Irsay basically came out and said they're not trading him. So you're not trying to pay him, you're not trading him, and now they got the nerve. This pill popping. I'm sorry, but Jim Irsay, they got the nerve to try to not pay this man for the whole year. You ain't getting none of your salary. So if he misses 6 games,
that's terrible.
And they said that he got injured, you know, off season, you know, and he was like, I didn't even have a back injury.
No.
He's like, who reported that? Like, y'all need to check y'all sources. So the whole story is funny as you know what, man. So y'all gotta check it out. And Jim Irsay is just so. A couple of days ago, Jonathan Taylor met with him on a bus, and they had a meeting at training camp in front of everybody. So that's weird already. So they met on the bus for an hour, and Jim Irsay was trying to tell him how much they value him. They want him to be the running back for the quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who they just drafted. But, you know, Jonathan Taylor's like, I'm not about to bang up my body for $4 million when I'm worth way more than that. You know, and y'all, so my value's not high enough for y'all to pay me. But my value is too high enough for y'all to trade me. Like, so, you know, which one is it? Like, so they basically just holding them hostage. And they've been doing this for running backs for years. They did the same thing to Marcus Allen with the Raiders. You know, Al Davis did that to him terribly the whole time. What's up, E?
Trying to think back on us Miami Dolphins. Who was another running back that they target on that? Or what source was for the Miami Dolphins? Right. I want to.
We talking about with Dalvin Cook?
Or
any running backs that they trying to pick up? Oh, you talking about that they lowball?
Yeah.
You know, they did that. You know, they gave Ricky a lot of money. You know, I know one time the guy Brown from Auburn, he was complaining about his contract. That guy that used to run that read option by that Wildcat offense. You know, so but. Yeah, they've been lowballing all these running backs. You know, Saquon Barkley finally reported, but Jim Irsay, what are you doing? Like, sit down. Like, like, what are you doing? Like, you're just embarrassing. And then he's going out in the media. You don't talk trash about your player in front of the media like your star player. You rarely see that in the NFL these days. So that's another thing that's just weird. You know, and he's just acting crazy. And he's been known to be doing dumb stuff. You know, he was actually leading the charge, you know, with Dan Snyder trying to get him out of there.
Yeah.
But everybody was, you know, kind of like he's had his own troubles in the past, so he might want to chill out and sit down. Like, he might have something else popping up, you know, no point intended. But he's always just doing shit. He doesn't pay his players. He's unprofessional. And people not going to want to come play in Indianapolis. I'm telling you, it's going to have a ripple effect. And, man, Jonathan Taylor's a good running back, man. Come on, trade him to the Dolphins. We'll take him, man. But, see, they want too much for him. They want 3 first-round picks, and then he's going to sign a new contract.
That's right.
Man, Jim Irsay, boy, he just, he make the whole franchise look bad. It's just awkward around there. Like, Jonathan Taylor's just standing out there in street clothes, and he hasn't got on the practice field yet, so it's just a wait-and-see game with that. But, yeah, it's like, Jim Irsay, man, sit your ass down. Like, so you are sit on down nominated for this week.
Right there, yeah.
Jim Irsay, come on down, man. You earned that, man. Looking like Scrooge out there. Hair never combed, looking drunk all the time.
Falling over.
Face always beat red. Yeah, falling. Just not looking just always running off at the mouth. Never, you know, having his players back. So, but that alone, you earned that this week, my man. So, yeah, man, and you know, speaking of, we always do a little NBA segment, man. And we got to get on this WNBA for a second. Like, first it was the charter flights, then it was the facilities. Remember, they had problems with their weight rooms.
Right.
And now Skylar Diggins just came out. She's complaining now. Man. Apparently she is, you know, after her pregnancy and everything, she basically says she's been locked out of the practice, y'all. She's been locked out of the practice.
That's not.
It's just been crazy, you know. And they said they've been doing that to women for years, you know, and she said she had already been losing weight on her own, you know. So I don't get why they won't let her in the practice facility. She can't use the massage therapist, any of the foot doctors, the foot therapists, like nothing. So it's like, what are y'all doing? Like, but the WNBA's been doing, they've been marketing their players a lot. Like, the WNBA's coming up. Like, the competition is crazy now. So they just got to get with it, you know what I'm saying? And start, you know, treating the players just like any other league would.
Yeah.
You know, it don't matter which sport, you know, men, women, it don't even matter. Like, they gotta open up and stop locking the doors. Like, who got the key?
Yeah, who got
Like, what they got, chains on the door, E? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, what type of chains, right? That don't look
I
right.
feel you. Like, what, this is a bad look. Like, what are we back in the 60s?
We're not trying to go
Like,
that back.
crazy. So open the doors up,
And let them use
Phoenix
women.
Mercury. Like, come on, man. Like, Skylar Diggins, she's got a lot of accolades. She's putting her time.
She's trying to be cool out there.
You gotta treat people right, man.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame.
Man.
It really is, man. It really is. So, y'all know, you know, we always do a lot of things talking music. So y'all know we got that Get Your Popcorn Ready coming up. You know, what teams you looking out for, E? You know, as far as the NFL this season. You know, you got any teams you think gonna make? Who you got in the AFC coming out? Who
The
you like in the
AFC?
AFC? Go to the Super Bowl.
All right, AFC. Everybody's still talking about them Buffalo Bills again, which we're not trying to hear no more. KC's trying to go back again. From there,
Who you like though? You like KC, Buffalo, or Cincy? Or you like Miami? I like Miami.
Still Miami. Still us Miami.
Miami can make a run?
We should be ready this year. Yeah.
If you had to pick one, Super Bowl.
Super
Right
Bowl.
now, who you
right
got?
now, Miami.
Okay. I like it.
Trying to
yeah.
get there. Yep.
Miami's looking good, man. If they get a couple more players, they're gonna be looking real good. So, yeah, man. I heard y'all know we always do a little NBA segment on here, and y'all know we got the John Wall jersey on here. So, you know, we gonna share. You know, my favorite John Wall moment was definitely when he hit that 3-point against the Celtics. You know, that was just a hard knock series, and I remember Kelly Olynyk was a pain in the you know what the whole series, like
Right.
and it was just a blood, sweat, and tears type of 1989 type
That
of
kind of
matchup,
battle,
man.
yeah.
Knicks Heat type of matchup, and John Wall hit a 3. They was down 2 in Game 6. They passed it. John Wall hit one from like 34 feet or something, and jumped up on the scores table and sent it to Game 7. So that was crazy, man. We was going crazy when he hit that shot.
One of my moments for
that was a good moment for the
for that
Wizards.
series was I think Paul Pierce. He did a buzzer. Yeah, Paul Pierce did the buzzer beater one. Yep.
I remember that, E.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, did you call bang? He was like, nah, I called game. Remember that afterwards? So that was funny, man. So that was a good moment. But, you know, they fired Mark Jackson, man. So I hope, you know, anybody watching the NBA on ABC that's coming up, man, you're not going to see Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy no more. So it's going to be a lot different. And Mark Jackson, they had a good little duo, man. It was one of the top duos that called the NBA for me. And I know a lot of people are pissed off. You know, they pissed off that like ESPN is just firing everybody and giving all the money to Pat McAfee. Like, what is he like? He hasn't done any. I mean, his show is alright. You know,
Right.
I got to do a little bit more due diligence on it. But they should have spread that money around. So Jalen Rose gone, and now Mark Jackson is gone, y'all. So it's terrible. What's going on out here, E? They just firing all the good guys, man.
Left and right. Yeah.
We tired of it though, man. And you know, my man Neil Everett too, from our Sports Center. He was great. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad that they got rid of him. You know.
And then we're still waiting for First Take to have what Shannon Sharp.
I can't wait. Yeah, Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith supposed to be teaming up, so that should be coming real soon.
There,
so. Yeah.
ESPN, get your acts together, man. Like, you can stop firing all the good talent. Like, and we got a lot of talent around here, too. I went to the party down in D.C. My man Jeff Walker, shout out to you, Lunell Willingham, Grant Paulson, JP, who else? Cakes was out there, Doc Walker, B. Mitch, everybody was out there. A lot of good talent right here, a lot of good young talent too. Ryan, I forgot the other guy's name. I think his name Darius. A lot of guys doing a lot of stuff out here. So man, keep your eyes open, man. If y'all looking for good sports talk, man, it's all over the place. So yeah, and Terrance Crawford's supposed to be fighting another dude, Enos.
Enos,
Yeah, he's supposed to be a good fighter, so that's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait to see Terrance Crawford fight again, man. He a bully, good man. He beat up on Earl Spence. Earl Spence might have to retire. He looked bad. He disappointed me that night. I bet on him that night. I lost a little bit.
Man.
You know, I'm not one of them degenerate bettors, but
no.
Yeah, it was something sad for Earl Spence. He might have to retire. He might be done. Earl, you might have to hang it up, son. Don't ever in your life put out that type of performance on tape again. Like, you look terrible, man. And go ahead and get back to the drawing board. You need to fight like a low-level fighter and try to get your game back up, and then after that, go back and evaluate. That'd be my best advice for you, Earl. Like, he looked bad. He looked like he was out of shape.
Wow.
He been partying or something all night, every night. I'm like, man, it was crazy, man. He looked drunk out there. Like, after he got hitting the body a couple times. He was trying to get too close. That was his problem, see? He should have just tried to, pepper him all night and move around and use that length and that speed. But once you can't try to get in there with Crawford, he got more power than you and he had more endurance. And that he just went away from the game plan too quick. He was off balance. He was like leading with the right hand all night, like
really?
falling. Yeah, he was like trying to, hold him off with one arm, and then he was just getting hit, leaving himself exposed. The whole game plan was flawed. But like I said, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun just to watch boxing again in a big match. I can't wait for the next one. Tyson Fury coming up too versus that I'll pronounce his name in a little bit. But that's supposed to be a big fight too. Mike Tyson is involved with that too, so stay tuned for that. What's up, E?
I was gonna add for get your popcorn ready. This is one of the good films I saw.
Well, we're gonna do it in a little bit after halftime.
Okay.
But yeah, so we got that coming up. We got some stories about Lizzo. She in a bunch of trouble.
Wow.
She out here bullying her dancers out here.
Right in that. Man.
We gotta talk about this Twitter. Man, we can't even call it Twitter no more.
No.
Elon Musk out here making moves and changing everything up. So now it's X now. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about them, doing some newer things with investing in stocks on the app, on the X app, which is kind of cool. We're gonna talk about some food. We're gonna talk about some rappers getting in trouble again, and the whole nine, y'all. So stay locked in. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Got to pay some bills real quick. So don't go nowhere. Don't stray too far. We'll be right back. Alright, y'all, we back at it, and y'all know we always do a segment called Get Your Popcorn Ready, y'all.
Right.
And y'all know we always share a little entertainment news with y'all. And we gotta talk about that Lizzo stuff going on. If y'all don't know, man, Lizzo being sued by all these ex-dancers of hers, y'all, man. They saying that she forced them to go into all these clubs and do all this stuff with these other women, and you know, just bullied them and fat shamed them all the time, and just crazy stuff they was doing. So definitely keep an eye out on that, man. And Beyonce actually came out and took her off one of her songs. You know, replaced her with Britney Spears out of all people. So that was crazy already, you know. So she already feeling some of the ripple effects from that, and she's gonna have to answer all these allegations. E, what you think about that, E? You know, Lizzo, she, you know, kind of one of the bigger rappers, you know, but but she's always seemed like a good person, always advocating for women with, you know, bigger sized women and them not being discriminated against, and now she's being accused of doing just that. What do you think about that, E?
That's completely wrong.
Yeah.
You can't. No.
Yeah, that's being a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Definitely can't do that.
That's not
So,
nice.
Yeah, she definitely being a hypocrite in this whole situation.
If I ever see that, like anyone act like that, I'm like, are you for real?
Yeah, like, so this whole story, you know, is still going on. So these dancers are still suing. So we're gonna definitely see if they get their way. So
But they're gonna be
you know,
okay,
I always
right?
thought it was something up with Lizzo too.
But the dancers gonna be okay, right?
Yeah, they'll be alright, you know. So, but yeah, man, another story that we just seen. Jamie Foxx, man, paid tribute to his sister, man. So we still don't know what happened to Jamie Foxx, man. So I don't know if he had a stroke or what happened to him, but we everybody he came out and he's back on social media though, y'all. So that's good news. You know, he came out and did a little rap or something on a boat, but apparently like his sister saved his life, so that was a good look. He came out and you know, gave big ups to his sister for saving his life, basically. So that was definitely a good look. But yeah, man, we gotta talk about this rapper, man. You know, this up and coming rapper. He was kind of you know, kind of came up with Young Dirk and some of those guys out of Chicago, and sadly, like he's going to jail now for 4 years for credit card fraud. And man, these rappers just won't learn, man. They like, and apparently, like, you know, some of the chains that they wearing is not real, and that doesn't surprise me at all. But they keep getting in trouble, man. So Herbert Wright III, you know, so that's what they're gonna be calling him down to at the courthouse. And they just gotta learn, man. They just not learning from everybody else that been locked up. The whole YSL RICO case. And Young Thug still being in jail.
I think they got to be on the
everybody,
sitting
you
down
know,
too,
dog
right?
dying. You know, it's just people, they got to wake up. And
Wow.
so G Herbo doing about 4 years. So that's sad, man. So people got to learn, man. You know, stop stealing credit cards. You know, apparently, like, I guess he had signed with Gucci Mane or something. But apparently them albums were not doing well. So, man, what do you think, man? What do you think the problem is with these rappers? They ain't got no guidance. Like, what's going on, man? You be seeing the craziness on the bus and stuff. Man, what's going on with it?
They're not learning from the veteran ones. Yeah, the old time, the classic time rappers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I'm seeing
And
it.
even the youngsters out here.
Man, they need a talking to. Yeah.
But what you mean by listening? Like, what you think they should be telling them?
I'm like, this should be saying, come on, man, you this old, you're this young.
Mm-hmm.
You should know what's right and wrong. Don't be doing too much stuff out there. Don't get the wrong message. Be mindful. have good manners all the time and don't play around.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
And that's great advice, E. That's great advice, man.
Thank you.
For all the youngsters out there, y'all need to listen to E. Always got some good advice out there for the youngsters, man. So, yeah, there's been a lot of stories out here, man. And Kim Kardashian is still trying to be a lawyer, y'all.
Okay.
You know, but apparently she's done a lot of good stuff, man. She's trying to get a lot of people out of jail. Now she's trying to get Master P's brother out of jail, C-Murder. And forgot my man C-Murder's real name, but she's trying to get him out of jail. So they're trying to get him off a retrial, or not sure if it's a technicality or something that they messed up on from the past, or they didn't really give a lot of details. But yeah, Kim's back at it, y'all. She's back at it, and both her and Kanye just be into some weird stuff, man. That just be, I don't know, but you know, you just gotta pray for them, man. But they always on something. What's up, E?
All right, I'm gonna add for the pop.
Oh, go ahead. Didn't you go see a movie, E?
Yeah, not too long.
Oh yeah. Y'all know we always watching stuff on TV and.
And then the movie theaters, yup.
So what'd you go see recently, E? Go ahead.
I saw Mission Impossible, Dead of Reckoning Part 1, and to me, this was actually better
Oh,
than.
you saw that Mission Impossible? Okay.
Yeah, this was, I gotta say, this was like the second best #1 film. To Ghost Protocol was the other one out of it, so that was pretty good. But I'm gonna read the message right here. It says, Mission Impossible: Dead of Reckoning Part 1. This time the mission is to hunt down and get back a new deadly computer device called Entity. If the new weapon gets in the wrong hands, it's over for the entire world.
Okay. That sounds good, yeah. That sounds interesting, man. Anytime you hear, you know, the whole world, and that was some good details, man, an entity and all that. So it sounded like a good movie. It was like 3 hours, but everybody, man, got good reviews. So
Yeah, they did.
I definitely want to check it out myself. What else you been watching, E? Watching a little baseball. How them Orioles doing?
Oh, the Orioles, they're
I heard they cooking like hot grease, man.
Yeah, they're on
Them
fire.
O's is on fire.
They're-
That was for you. Pete.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the Orioles is cooking right now. Yeah, if you, man, tickets is like $60 a ticket.
Yeah, it's
So
going,
ain't no
it's
more
going
$10
down,
tickets down there. So don't think you about to sneak down there with $20 no more.
No, it's
It ain't
still,
happening, Jack.
No.
They winning now.
They winning.
They in first place, I believe. They got one of the best records in Major League Baseball. So you gonna have some good playoff baseball down there in Baltimore. So
I mean,
it's gonna be so good to have some meaningful games again
Yes.
down there at Camden Yards, man. It's nothing like playoff baseball. Those might even be better than the Ravens game.
I think so.
Like the crowd is insane. They jacked up. They've been drinking since the day before.
They be falling out too.
They threatening people out there. They got a rabid fan base. And I used to like the Orioles too. I still cheer for the Orioles, you know.
Okay.
And we got to go down there. I'm definitely going down there for one of the playoff games.
We gotta check that out.
And that go down there, man. The food is good. The crowd is awesome.
Food's barbecue.
And the team is hitting now. So now they're gonna score some runs, so you gonna get your money's worth. So
Right.
I definitely want to go down there and check the Orioles out.
Because apparently
See some of the craziness, see some good baseball.
this
Baseball's
ain't-
coming back, man. A lot of
Yeah.
young guys, all these Latino dudes is bringing so much swag to the game, man. They got chains on, they doing dances out there. Robert Acuna Jr., he just made yellow relevant again.
Wow.
He's got the yellow arm sleeve, the yellow leg pad, and the shoe strap. And you know, now all the youngsters is wearing it, like, even though the colors is blue and red, like, he just wearing all yellow, and that's trending. So baseball's coming back, man. It's a lot of fun. And now it's starting to cool off, so it should be a little bit
Right.
a little bit better to sit out there for 9 innings and the game's faster.
But I was gonna add to
Go ahead.
the Orioles. I mean, they're supposed to. I think earlier today they were playing the Blue Jays. I think they won, but if not, but then they're gonna have a huge showdown with Max Scherzer's former team now, the Mets, since he got traded to the
Mets is trading everybody.
You're right there. Yes.
Man, what's up with them?
I
You
know.
know, I heard a couple insiders talking about them, and their payroll was one of the biggest in the league,
Right.
and basically they just flopped. It was just a failed season for y'all Mets,
You right.
and that's for you, Hugh Freeney. You know, my boy Hugh, he loved the Mets. You know,
Okay.
all that trash he was talking. Man, my boy brought me to a game. I thought it was like the end of the season, like nobody was gonna be there. We get to the game and like, it's
Already?
just nothing but Mets fans. Like,
No.
and they just and that's when the Nationals were terrible last year. So they was all getting on me, and they was, they'd be talking trash and all. They
I
was all
trying to come
arrogant.
save you right there.
I'm like, all right, Hugh, I see how you going. I mean, them Mets fans get they get a little, they try to get rowdy. They try to
watch them come on and Kevin
wait till
Yards.
next year.
Man.
And but nah, it was a good time. Nah,
Nice.
we always have fun at them games. But,
Oh, I just want to add real quick
Go ahead, E.
for one of the games for the Orioles is one of the bobbleheads for Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray with the World Series that he won. They're passing out his bobblehead.
oh yeah, they giving out big giveaways. Like,
Yes.
oh yeah, we always be looking out for the little events for kids. And the Bowie Bay Sox got a game coming up on Saturday. They giving out one of the
Okay.
Orioles players bobbleheads. So that's coming up this Saturday at the Bowie Bay Sox game. That's like the first 10,000. So y'all check that out if you got kids and y'all looking for something to do on Saturday.
Yes, come on down and
give a
get
little free
that
giveaway.
Eddie Murray bobblehead too. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bowie Bay Sox always put on a good show. They got like a big playground out there for kids, good food.
Been there with my dad and.
Most of the time they do fireworks after the game,
Yeah.
and it's nothing like a hot dog at a baseball game, man. And,
Nothing wrong with that.
Gotta get that popcorn, nachos, all that good stuff. So, yeah, go check that out if you all looking for something on Saturday. So, man, Mike Tyson though is training Francis Ngannou
Wow.
for that fight against Tyson Fury. So Tyson back in the mix, and that's basically a UFC fighter versus the heavyweight champion of the world. So that's coming up in September, y'all. So mark your calendars. I think that's like September 20th. Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury hasn't lost in a long time. He destroyed DeAndre Wilder. He been cooking like hot grease, and he gonna destroy the UFC fighter because you can't pick him up. It's gonna be a straight boxing match. So if don't bet on that. Like I don't even think it's gonna be big bets on that fight.
I don't think that's.
But
gonna
yeah,
bet.
boxing, man. Y'all saw what Floyd did to McGregor too.
Wow.
So that wasn't even no matchup, man. And remember when Conor McGregor broke his ankle, y'all? That was funny. I mean, it wasn't funny, but he was talking all that trash, and then all of a sudden, snap. And he just went down. Like it was so funny. But
Wow.
But yeah, shout out to Terrance Janine in the building from Venezuela. What's going on? Thanks for tapping in, Stacy Lynch. What's going on with you? But yeah, with your let us know if y'all got anything going on. The Beyonce concert coming up, E.
Okay.
Man, like when Beyonce come, like basically everything shuts down. Like
Shuts down.
so she gonna be at FedEx Field for like 2 nights, and
That's
it's gonna
what's
be crazy. Like you think Drake shut it down last week?
Yeah.
Beyonce about to kill it. Like, and they just showed like a video of her, and it looked like she having a blast out there. I know she put on a great show. Them tickets was like $1,500 at first. Like I know a couple people selling tickets. So if y'all need a ticket to that Beyonce show, holla at me. I think I know a couple people trying to got a couple extra tickets for that.
Okay.
But yeah, I said last week people gonna be going down there just to tailgate, just to try to find women, because man, how many women gonna be down there?
Yeah.
People trying to look for a date or something.
Nothing wrong with that.
I ain't going down there, like nah. But now I'm telling you, I bet you there's men out there that's going down there. I'm telling you, know how people be, man. Especially down there, right down there, Landover, man. You know how people be. You already know. It's not a game, man. So, man, yeah, a lot of stuff going on, man. Talked about, Bronny James, man. He's back on the court, y'all. So,
okay.
so
Good.
definitely got to clap for that.
Yes.
Definitely got to clap for Bronny. And Let us know, man. Y'all think who's gonna be the best James? Is it gonna be LeBron, Bronny, or Bryce? Like JP is always be screaming for Bryce James, the one with the goggles, but I think Bronny's gonna be way better than him, the one that just had the heart attack.
I think so too.
Apparently he had like cardiac arrest, and apparently like this is the third USC player to have this, but he's actually back on the court, y'all. So that just came out today.
Nice.
So those videos I'm sure will be coming out, and I can't wait to see that USC team play. Like Bronny plays just like LeBron, he's just a little bit smaller. Like, and Carmelo Anthony's son has a special coming out, y'all. So that's gonna be on. I want to say it's on Netflix, but Carmelo Anthony's in the documentary.
Okay.
It's called a bio. They call it a bio. But Lala's in it. But Carmelo Anthony's son looks just like him. He shoots just like him. It shows behind the scene footage of them at their house. And they co-parent, I believe. So it kind of shows it kind of shows the dynamic between the both of them. So look out for that series coming out on Netflix. Yeah, it's called I forgot what it's called, but it's by Cayenne Anthony, Carmelo's son, and he's got a good bio coming out. A lot of behind the scenes footage and him balling too. He's the number 37 prospect right now. He's only he's class of 2025, so he's got one more year after this, and he looks pretty good. He got to bulk up a little bit, but that's a fun series just to see how they navigate the AAU circuit, and he playing on LeBron's team, so I'm sure all of them know each other and good friends. So yeah. But let us know, y'all think he's gonna be an All-American this year? You think you're going to be an All-American, E?
He might be around
at USC. That's a tough question, man. So,
yes.
To be an All-American, you got to be, I think one of the top two at your position, in the whole country, or top three, something like that. So, he plays the point. I think they're going to put him at the point guard and two guard. So, I think he, I can't say he's going to be an All-American, but he's going to be close. And that'll let him get top 10. So
I was gonna add something with that.
College basketball should be good. Maryland should have a good team too. Go ahead, E.
I was gonna say, who was the last person that was kind of like that for the UFC UNC football team? Was it
Reggie Bush?
Yeah, Bush.
Remember they took his Heisman's away. He's still trying to get that back.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But yeah, did y'all see Kodak Black, man? He did a song with 6ix9ine, and he got paid $1 million to do the song, So he getting a whole lot of backlash behind it, and Kodak Black is he gotta step his game up too. Like he gotta improve his lyrics and his cadence and all. Like he gotta step up. People basically like him because of his voice, And I don't blame him for getting $1 million on the song, but I don't like 6ix9ine either. Like I don't like really either one of them.
Okay.
So, but I wouldn't be. Hey, why y'all blaming him? Like it's $1 million.
Yeah.
Shoot it, I'd take $1 million. I do a song with somebody as long as the money right. It ain't no crazy song to make me look bad or the lyrics ain't degrading or anything like that. So definitely,
I just had fun anyway.
But yeah, I don't understand why he getting so much backlash. Like people gotta find other stuff to worry about. But do y'all think Lizzo? We gotta talk about that girl. Oh my God!
Let's go,
man. We should have started off with that. That girl. We gotta talk about that girl that faked her kidnapping. Yeah, that girl from Alabama.
Damn right.
Man, this girl here. So basically, she faked her own kidnapping, y'all, and I'm gonna get her name in 1 second, but she basically got the police involved and went missing for 2 days, right? Mm-hmm. So then she came back and just strolled back to her parents' house, in the neighborhood. It was dark, she just was by herself. They saw her, they got her on some sort of camera, ring camera, something. But she just walking down the street and walked back into her parents' house and then basically lied to her parents for a couple days and said that she got kidnapped. So they got the authorities involved. The parents did an interview with the local news station and said that her abductor kept her, hostage and is still at large and stuff, and was didn't give a lot of details, but
man.
Yeah, so she basically lied to her parents and everything. Like, so then she came out and basically just admitted to the police, like, out of nowhere. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
up
Just
with
out of
girls
nowhere.
like
Just
that?
came and admitted to the police, like, I made up the whole thing.
That's not.
I didn't even, I don't know why I did it. So everybody thinking, like, they going to press charges. Like, I think they should press charges. Like, you can't just be faking your kidnapping like that. Like, that should at least be a misdemeanor. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be, like, getting it, man. I know her
That's a
parents
big
were
downfall.
mad as I don't know what.
Yeah, that's a big
So
downfall.
she's 25 years old. And I don't know why she even did it in the first place. But let me know, y'all. Y'all think she should get a charge for it? Or Carly Russell was her name.
Okay.
Oh, she is. She's facing 2 misdemeanors. They did get her.
Man, Carl.
So hopefully she learned from it. But that's That's crazy, E.
That's
Like, why you think she did that, E? Why would anybody fake their pregnancy? Like,
I don't know.
I'm sorry, pregnancy. I'm sorry, fake their kidnapping.
Nah.
I'm sorry. I'm over here reading the wrong. Yeah, my bad.
You're right.
I'm not reading the wrong story, but I
No, you're not.
yeah. But anyway,
Well, I'm gonna say this.
don't judge me, y'all. That came out. That was just a random.
All right.
random.
Maybe she was talking to the wrong person, or something from there.
Yeah. Was she trying to get money?
It could be right.
Like, what was she doing?
Is
Like,
it saying the lines right there?
oh yeah, and then she made up 2 stories. The first one was this: that she was at a restaurant and then she saw a toddler walking down the highway, y'all.
Whoa.
And then she went over to the toddler and there was a white man like over towards like a truck over, and then she went and grabbed the girl. So the way they caught her was like her story started getting, she started mixing up her story. She started giving different recounts of her story. So she faces a $6,000 fine if she gets caught guilty. And
That's a hot mess like
the
that.
whole hoax
I'm
was just
sorry.
crazy. Like,
Yeah, that's a hot mess.
but yeah, she falsely reported the whole incident.
See?
Like, that's crazy. Like, I've never heard of anybody doing that.
Dang.
Oh, she said she wanted to hide the fact that she dropped out of college. Like, what is that? Like, that's not a good reason.
No. No.
If you want to drop out of college, just drop out. Like,
Yeah, don't.
now you just made it worse. Not only did you drop out of college, you faked your own kidnapping, and your record is on the line, like, for jobs and stuff. That ain't even no bam, 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 bam moment. That's a boo, 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 boo moment. That's terrible.
Okay,
The hell is you thinking?
yeah. Right.
Damn, Felicia. Nah, but all jokes aside, that's crazy. That's a crazy story. We've never, like, I don't think anybody's ever heard of that. Somebody faking their own kidnapping, y'all. So I don't know. So hopefully that don't happen again. Crazy, right, E?
Right.
Yeah. I want to get you your because I want to get you a live look. Super producer E in the building. Bow, 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 bow. Filling in for JP tonight. And man, that Lizzo thing, we gonna keep an eye on that.
Right.
And man, Twitter turned into X now, so they decided to trade some stocks. So everybody keep investing, man. We're going to keep doing that. We're going to start telling y'all about some good investments coming up. Preseason tonight. There's a game going on right now. The Browns are playing right now.
Jets, yeah.
So the Browns and Jets are playing. Hard Knocks is going on. Aaron Rodgers is probably acting crazy. And Sean Payton was running his mouth and called one of Aaron Rodgers' coaches out in the media. So anyway, so if y'all don't know, Nathaniel Hackett was the coach of the Broncos last year. And now they got a new coach who is Sean Payton, who was the unbelievable coach who revived the New Orleans Saints. He brought New Orleans back to life after Katrina. Him and Drew Brees brought them a Super Bowl. The whole thing on Monday Night Football with the block kick and that stadium was just in ruins. It was a great story. So that's Sean Payton, like, basically threw this coach under the bus, and then it's like coach's code. You ain't supposed to talk about nobody like that. So Aaron Rodgers came out and said that he couldn't believe that he said that, and you know, for all that he's done in this league, he's really shocked that he would break the coach code, and he needs to keep his coach's name out of his mouth. Like, what is this, UFC, Aaron Rodgers? Like why is he always trying to fight somebody? Like Aaron Rodgers, we gonna slick your hair back and put a motorcycle jacket on and roll up to Broncos training camp and try to fight the man? Like, come on. Like, Aaron Rodgers, he always doing too much. Like, keep his name out of my coach's name out of your mouth. Like, who? So, but anyway, it was a Bush League thing for the coach to say. So Sean Payton did come out and apologize.
Okay.
So that was also a funny little story that came out this past week, and that was just so funny. But Nathaniel Hackett basically came out and said, "Hey, man, you know, he took the high road the whole time, but they played each other week 5. So mark that on your man. That's gonna be crazy. Broncos, Jets in week 5,
man,
and they hate each other right now. Aaron Rodgers, Sean Payton, they're gonna be going at it. Nathaniel Hackett's, they're gonna be just giving each other terrible looks, and I love it. I love it.
We might have to see
That's
that.
like old school football. We've been watching so many videos on the man. We've been in the lab. We was in the lab all day cooking up this show for y'all. I'm telling you, man. We be in here all day doing stuff, and that's how old school football is supposed to be, man. Ravens, Steelers, back in the Packers days, back in the day. Man, but yeah, that's how football is supposed to be. So week 5, I can't wait. It's gonna be hard hitting. It's gonna be some scuffles in that game, some bloody noses, and it's gonna be some great football, some great reality TV. Go ahead, E.
I was gonna say, yeah, we might have to go to some good sports bars to check out these games.
Oh, of course, we definitely got to do that.
Dave and Buster's, and from there, yeah,
definitely got to hit that Union Jack, South Columbia.
Okay.
Definitely Sport and Social, whole rack of places we gonna be at, man.
No problem.
The Kuna Matata, all my spots. But yeah, man, it's been a great show, man. Y'all know we always do a little moment in time, so we'll end with this. You know, a cool little story we heard about Michael Strahan. He was one of the best defensive linemen. Took down that Patriots. You know, he be on Good Morning America. Like, Michael Strahan been doing so much out here. But he was a great football player for the Giants, and the reason why he was so good, he was so daggone strong. Like, he would just his famous move was that bull rush.
Man.
And he would use that bull rush to destroy offensive linemen on his way to the quarterback. Broke Lawrence Taylor's record with like 21 sacks one year when he made Brett Favre. You know, he hit Brett Favre in the last sack, and Brett just fell, and they tried to say, you know, it wasn't a real sack. But get out of here, man. Brett was going down anyway.
Right.
And but anyway, the reason why Michael Strahan was so good was he came from a military background. When he was younger, he used to be at this military base in Germany. His dad was like a captain for one of the airborne infantries. He was a commander for them. But anyway, he was also a boxer. And one of the guys he boxed was a guy by the name of Ken Norton Jr. And he actually went 1-1 against Ken Norton Jr. If y'all don't know Ken Norton Jr., he ended up being one of the hardest heavyweight hitters of all time, and actually beat a guy by the name of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
So Michael Strahan's dad fought Ken Norton Jr. when he was in the Army back in the day, before Ken Norton started boxing. Actually went 1-1 against him, and that's where Michael Strahan get his toughness from. So that's just a cool little story that we found. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that one. And it's been a great show, man. So thank y'all for tapping in with us. And y'all know we always here, you know, on Thursdays, same time, same place. You know, 8 o'clock Thursday nights. You know, always you can find all the episodes here about 11 o'clock midnight on YouTube. All the past episodes on YouTube. You know, y'all can find us on Instagram, Twitter, you know, Facebook, all that. You know, at the DMV Man Cave. You know, we got the merchandise. If y'all looking for it, we got the whole nine. Look out for us. We're gonna be doing some restaurants soon, some good stuff coming up. So, yeah, man, let us know what y'all doing this weekend. Everybody be safe. Got that 50 Cent concert coming up this week with Busta Rhymes. That's gonna be a good little throwback joint, 50 last joint, last little go round. That should be fun, and it should be a good weekend, man. Weather's cooperating, so everybody be safe. Take care of each other, man. Thanks to my super producer E. The best in the business. he does so much behind the scenes to help us get ready that y'all don't even know. And man, it was a great show, man. We had a lot of fun interacting with y'all and talking some good stuff. So everybody be safe, have a good weekend, and we definitely gonna see y'all next week. You know, same time, same place, man. So stay tapped in with us. And let us know, man, if y'all ain't got no little eat spots or something. You know, let us know. So from E Money, I'm the Natives Real. And we gonna catch y'all next week, man. Y'all be easy, man. We love y'all. We out. Peace.
Marvin Pierre, who's empowering our youth with skills that bridge the opportunity gap. For Jessica Johnson, whose dedication to dreams helps make college a reality. And many more. Check out their stories and help shape change. We are Solid Black. Join us and try another angle.
You know what this means?
Murder?
Yeah, murder. We're onto something here. But I need you to draw.
We out, baby.